Is this my Sagittarius speaking? How you doing? This is your funny Armenian guy. Is everything okay, Sag? I always got your back. You know? Let me just real quick. I actually got a surprise for you, Sagittarius. Let me just fix my mustache. I must ask you a question. How was that? Good? Good. Okay. All right. So, Sagittarius. Beach house vibes maneuvered the jet ski. Cause I serve a god that parted the Red Sea. Multi-million-dollar commercial for Pepsi. From food stamps to more ice than Gretzky. I don't gotta talk, the Lord defends me. I watch them all fall for going against me. Cause me and my angel shot the devil up. While you was trying to pull me down, I leveled up. I leveled up twice, I leveled up 3 times. He tapped them and told them she is mine. So even when I cried, I knew I'd be fine. Prepare for a miracle blessing in this time. So praise him, raise him, name it, claim it. Every time he rises up against me, shame it. I breathe success in and out of my lungs. I got the power of life and death coming out of my tongue. Tasha Cubs and Nicki Minaj getting ready. I know you like this song, so I wanted to sing this for you. Sagittarius, how you doing, cutie patootie? This is going to be your reading, my cutie patootie, from April 15 to May 15. In this reading, we're going to take a look at the past. Not really that much, because we'll leave the past in the past and we're going to focus on the present moment and what's coming in for you. Who is coming for you? Everyone is coming for you. I'm here to serve and I'm here to slay. Let's get into your reading and see what's going on for you. Sagittarius, honestly, I do have such a great feeling for your reading. I think something really great is going to come out for you. There is a very uplifting, positive energy surrounding you. So let's get into your reading. Sagittarius, what's going on for my Saggies? Excuse me? Excuse me? Sagittarius, you here? Bring that smile back up, baby. I'm your funny Armenian guy and I got your back. Let's see what's going on for my Sagittarius. And this is going to be actually one of your favorite spreads that I'm going to do. I mean, the spread that you like. So, Sagittarius, okay, let's see what's coming in for you. A lot of you could be headed towards your financial. There is something about you managing your finances here, okay? You're standing in front of some choices here to make. These choices has to do a lot with allowing a person to come into your life. You could be dealing with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It could be Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. There is this strong sense of self-fulfillment here, like you're being very confident and starting to enjoy yourself more. There is a major healing journey that you're having from somebody from a specific person. I think there was a major fallout and a disappointment that you had with a specific person. I'm going to find out to see what this is about. I'm getting this sense of like more about a past situation here. The 8 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. Honestly, this energy kind of like keeps showing up in your readings, Sagittarius. Whoever this person is that you have been having a hard time to release, I think it took you a while to get over this individual. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra could have been another fire sign. But whatever this situation has been going on with the Wheel of Fortune here, Wheel of Fortune is a very positive card. You're closing up that major cycle for many of you. Basically, it's like letting go and letting God. That's what I'm certainly getting in here for many of you. This is something that I also told Cancer before. So, yes, you might want to close off a chapter to a specific person, to the past completely. Some of you could be wanting to get into a new relationship with someone that's going to offer you marriage here. 2 of Cups here. This is a soul connection here. It's a very, the star card here. This person could be a very significant individual with the star card here, because that's what's telling me. Or this person could make you feel so significant, so important, so loved, so much noticed and embraced that the other person in the past missed out on that. And that's their problem, that they fumbled on you big time. So I'm getting here being very resilient in the near future, like for the next month, just very go-getter energy here. There is a financial opportunity that's coming into your way. You want to be very careful about some people around you. I'm getting some people, a couple of individuals could be very deceptive. Okay, these people don't have your best intentions, so you want to watch out for that. There could be a collaboration coming in for many of you. 3 of Pentacles here. Somebody here who was very argumentative towards you, Somebody here was very harsh with their words. I'm seeing an apology coming in for some of you, okay? And this has to do a lot with realizing that this person actually caught you deep with their words. Somebody here was very harsh with their words with you, Sagittarius. And the Hermit here, whoever this person is, they have been doing a lot of self-reflection. I'm getting a sense of them just having a inner work that they did within themselves with the Hermit here. Something here has been eliminated. It has come under light into their mind. And I think this has to do a lot with, like, them realizing, maybe leaving their karma and understanding that you don't fumble the Sagittarius. And this is something that I've also mentioned a lot in my lives. People who fumble the Sagittarius, especially for no reason, especially for no reason, they're actually collecting some karma for themselves. At the bottom of the deck, there is you. This is a card of Sagittarius in tarot, the Temperance here. One of the things that I do see here you're doing, Sagittarius, and I've seen this happening for you a lot, you're finally learning to fill your own cup first. Because, with the Ten of Wands here, it's been extremely heavy for you to constantly fill everybody else's cup, to take care of this person, to take care of that person. You're somebody, Sagittarius, that tends to get out of their way to accommodate a lot of people. Your challenge here is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is about you actually remaining in your energy of self-care and your financial stability. And there might be something surprising for you that you don't know. And I'm going to clarify to see what is this rabbit here that's coming out of nowhere. Rabbit actually also, it means good news. It means an unexpected chain of events, something here that's going to come towards you. I'm actually being called to use this new tarot deck for you. I've used this for the water signs yet only. It's a really beautiful deck. It's called the Oceanic Tarot. So it's very like a watery, oceanic, mermaid type of a deck. Really beautiful, and it has some subliminal messages here underneath as well. So let's see what is the message here for my Sagittarius. What's the challenge about here with the Queen of Pentacles? What is the Queen of Pentacles here about for my Aries? So the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and then the World. Yeah, regeneration here. So something here, you're being rejuvenated, regeneration, the World card here. This means that things are coming to an end. It's a circle, it's an ending, it's a chapter that you're finally going to close off. If you have already closed this chapter, congratulations. For some of you, you could start thinking about closing a chapter, closing the door to the past completely. And here is the thing. If this person, or when this person comes back with an apology because of their words that they told you, because I feel like this person said certain things to you that was very harsh, you have a choice here to either let them in or to move on from this individual. And I do get this strong sense of many of you closing the door and not taking this person back, because this is somebody that took away from you. I'm getting an energy of somebody who just constantly, they just took away from you. And you have Ten of Cups here, completion. So this is talking about you finally completing a major cycle in your life, Sagittarius. You are very generous. You're my fellow fire sign. You're somebody that doesn't hesitate to give and to share. I think that sometimes, even though your intuition has been telling you something specific about a person, you still give the benefit of the doubt and you fall for some people. Now, moving forward with your finances, one of the best things that I'm seeing here coming up for you is the Page of Cups. It says imagination. So there is some sort of a project, an idea, a relationship, a desire here that you have been dreaming about and manifesting. This is something that you need to keep at the forefront of your eyes, Sagittarius. The more you focus onto the future, the more you start memorizing the future. And you're going to say, how do we memorize the future, Armand? It has to do a lot with what also Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about. I love Dr. Joe. It's about how you detach from the past situation and heal from a past breakup, for example. Is that you start imagining in your visualization, in your meditation, about the loving relationship that you would be in the near future. And every time you think about those scenarios, your brain is manufacturing those chemicals, those dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and you're starting to prepare your body ahead of the event. You're starting to be prepared for something great that's about to happen. I want you, Sagittarius, to walk around feeling like, acting like as if something great is about to happen in your life. Because you're preparing, you're priming your brain cells, it's called neuroplasticity, preparing for something amazing. And that's how you manifest. Because all the thoughts that we have during the day, those are meditations. Those are like literally unconscious behaviors. The more you become conscious of your unconscious behaviors, for example, if you stayed angry, and we all do, I mean, as fire signs, duh. If we stay angry or upset in a specific situation, when we start meditating and changing that, our reaction, right, in your meditation to the external world, you start priming your body. How would you behave in a certain situation when there is a longer red light, when somebody is walking too slowly in front of you, when an ex is trying to show up in your life, when somebody mentions your ex, when things show up, how does your body react? What kind of feelings and chemicals do show up? And I'm sharing those things because I know that you are a very deep philosophical sign. You like those kind of concepts. That's why I share this with you. I don't share this with all signs, with every sign. You like philosophy, you like broader concepts. That's why I'm sharing this here with you. A lot of people come in and they just want magically, please tell me with tarot cards, is this person coming back? What's going to happen? Let's focus on ourselves. Let's focus on our self-love. Let's prioritize ourselves. Especially as fire signs, baby. As fire signs, we have been, putting people at the forefront, left and right. Now, 2025 is the year to actually prioritize ourselves, to put yourself first, okay? So this is a time for you to use your imagination and your meditation, to create a new version of yourself, Sagittarius. Because I see there is a rejuvenation that's gonna be happening for you. It's like you're literally putting on a new self, a new mindset of yourself. So moving forward here with the Two of Cups, somebody here wants to actually come forward to you. I do strongly get this sense of somebody here new, could be a Gemini, Aquarius here. Someone here who has a very strong sense of, they have like a 2.0 IQ, like they're very smart, they're very wise, There is something about this person being maybe like very technological, they're into technology, techie. They're also very humanitarian, very altruistic person here. So as soon as you close off a chapter to somebody with a person from the past, and you allow yourself to embark onto this new journey with the Wheel of Fortune of closing off a major cycle. You could have dealt with Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, or Scorpio here. Thick sign. Somebody here who was very stubborn, may come towards you with an apology, and you have a choice here to make, whether you want to be with this person or not. And I always mention this. There is always a reason. We got to notice the green flags. Has this person changed? Or have they done the inner work within themselves before we take them back? Okay, so the Lovers here, like I said, there was a major disappointment in somebody that you have healed yourself from. Let's clarify the Lovers here. Somebody here fumbled you big time. I'm getting a person who made some promises to you and they fumbled you big time. Let's clarify the Lovers. Talk to me about the Lovers. Let's talk about the Lovers here. What is the Lovers here about for my Sagittarius? So the Lovers is clarified by the Three of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Devil in reverse. This is exactly what I was saying. I cannot make this up. The cards cannot lie. Somebody here caused a major heart pain, okay, heartbreak into you. You see the Three of Swords is there, the Devil in reverse, and Ace of Wands. The Devil in reverse is telling me that you try to give the benefit of the doubt. Honestly, let's be honest, Sagittarius. You try to probably look at this from a perspective of like, that's okay, everyone does this, it's okay, they're gonna get over this. And you try to save this relationship. You try to do everything, but you trying to save this connection or this person, you were almost like intervening and not letting them learn their lesson. If this was in upright position, it would have meant that, the toxicity that was there, it was obvious and you let it go, but it's in reverse, so you were resisting. There is a resistance of you, even though you were in so much pain here with the Three of Swords. You were in loneliness. You might have even felt so lonely, even though you were in this relationship. You know what I'm saying? And you try to offer a new beginning to this person quite a few times and give them a chance, but there is something very unhealthy and toxic about this individual. That's why, with where the Lovers at? The Lovers here. With the Lovers here and Five of Cups, you were utterly and deeply disappointed, but you're not going to be staying in that place anymore because you're actually moving on. I'm getting this strong sense of you realizing that whoever this person was, they actually showed you and taught you a major lesson. A lesson of self-love, a lesson of self-care, a lesson of prioritizing yourself, Sagittarius. This is a very major theme for fire signs this year, like literally putting yourself first. Okay, let's talk more about something new, somebody new that's coming into your life, because I see an offer for you. Somebody here wants to offer a very stable connection towards you. This could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Before I move forward, I want to mention this. With the Eight of Swords and the Justice here, Sagittarius, you actually, there is a major realization, a revelation, if I may say, that you have had recently, which has allowed you to set yourself free. You just are realizing that a lot of these inflicted thoughts, intrusive thoughts, and maybe self-depreciation thoughts, are coming from like a specific person, and that is something that's their, like, it's just who they were. It has nothing to do with you. You're moving from self-depreciation to self-appreciation, Sagittarius, and I see you setting yourself free from a lot of these like limitations. You see her hands are tied up. She doesn't know which direction to move, and you have been in this place for a long time. But I get this like really, really positive energy of just you setting yourself free from these inflictions from the past and the turmoils of the past. So you have the Strength card here, the Five of Wands, and the World. The World card here is twice. So you actually, if you were even doubting of like, am I ready to let go of this person? For many of you, I do get this strong sense of you are actually 16 on the clock as I'm saying this, because the World card here is twice. You see that she is laying in the flowers, and this is talking about an ending. This is about also, she's kind of like in a position of, well, I wouldn't say like, is it called fetus, like when a baby is not really, maybe, but I feel like you're going back to the basics. You're going back to who you were, who you really meant to be. And I've said this multiple times to my Sagittarius is, you're very energetic, magnetic. Your energy, you don't let other people dim your light. You don't let other people try to put you down. The Strength card here is also talking about you could be getting, attracting a Leo into your life. Someone who is very, very fiery. I'm getting strong fire sign energy here. Very passionate, very energetic. There is a strong desire for this person to be with you. And I think this is going to be someone that's going to be very bold, Sagittarius. Fire signs are a great match. So this is something that could come into your life. You just want to make sure that, you clearly communicate anything that comes to your mind. You don't want any misunderstanding. This person could be from a different background or race here. As soon as you close off a chapter, this has been coming out a lot actually in some of the signs here, closing off a major chapter with somebody and opening up yourself to a new possibility of love. Usually there's two people dressed up in these outfits, different outfits. It means different culture, different country, different background. So that's what I'm seeing coming in for you. And also there is a very strong sexual connection between the two of you. I've said this before too. Sagittarius are the best sex fairies, fulfilling all the fantasies. My first ex, my first ever love ex was a Sagittarius. Oh, he was so good. He would just do it so good. I would probably like sometimes wear him out. It was like, Armand, can I get a break? I was like, no, come on over here. So anyways, let's get into your final advice, Sagittarius. Regeneration, baby. Completion and imagination. And Albert Einstein said that imagination is more powerful and more important than knowledge. But you got both, so you're very knowledgeable. You got both. So the advice here is the Seven of Wands, Page of Swords, and Five of Cups. Cutie patutai, this is the message here for you. I know that it's been taking you some time. Every once in a while, you kind of may bounce back and forth with the person. Do you want to go back with this person or not? Just like her, she's, crossing the bridge, but she's looking back, and there's the Five of Cups of like contemplating about a specific situation, specific person. So the most important message here for you, my dear Sagittarius, is to move forward with a clear crystal plan. Page of Swords, this is about somebody who is, see the arrow also, right? Those arrows, Sagittarius energy here, although the swords represent Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, but this is talking about having a mental clarity, an action plan of what the direction that you want to move towards. What is it that you want to create? You create it in your imagination. And there is an offer that's going to come towards you. You need to trust your intuition and your gut, what's your gut telling you. Don't let the past mistakes and disappointments and fixating on the past situations hold you back from this potentially very, very wealthy and a very fulfilling opportunity coming in your way, okay? Because somebody here wants commitment with you. Let's get the angels' messages here for you, Sagittarius. Let's get the angels' messages here. What's an important message for my Sagittarius? What is it that my Sagittarius needs to know? Damn. What can I say, Sagittarius? This was the card that flew out of the deck, and you know this is a very thick deck. Thick deck, I got big hands, and I like it thick. Like you. You're thick and you're a 10, and there are 2. So it says Knight of Raphael, romantic, dramatic, like us fire signs, poetic and introspective. Committed, romantic relationships. Did I say committed? Somebody here wants to commit to you a couple of minutes ago? Yes, I did. Being swept off of your feet. Situations or topics that make your heart flutter. I love this. I want to read this again. Committed romantic relationships, being swept off of your feet. Oh my goodness. Situations or topics that make your heart flutter, baby. And you know this person is sitting on a horse, and you're half horse, half human. So committed romantic relationships, baby. That's what's coming in for you, okay? Being swept off of your feet. Like, that's what I was channeling, and this is a very spiritual message. Those decks here, somebody very spiritual took the time to make the cards and download those messages and put them in these thick decks. So this is the message that I got for you, Sagittarius. Do you want me to wrap before you go? Do you want me to wrap? Like, we got a minute here or so, 21. I know you don't like me. You want to fight me. Always on my page, never double tap like me. Sagittarius to my left, am I right? Never chased a corny dude all my life. You wanted the taste, all this cake. I'ma put it on his face. Itty bitty waist, little pretty face. Yeah, eat the cookie monster. I said slurp it like it's pasta. You know what? Let's just stop it right here. You're gonna make this person submerged down there, and you're gonna baptize this person. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. We fire signs are so wild.